Dear students, in our previous class, we have learnt about Indian economy secondary sector. We have learnt about classification of industries on the basis of size and scale, where we have learnt only large scale and medium scale. Still, we need to discuss about small scale and cottage industries, their features, as well as the differences. Today's class, let us continue with cottage and small scale industries in detail. In detail, let us continue with cottage industries and small scale industries, meaning, examples, and the differences. First of all, let us take up cottage, then we'll go to small scale. Remember, a any industry which is normally carried in the house itself with the help of family members and the two traditional type of activities are carried, we refer it as cottage industry in a normal term. But remember, in economics, cottage industry can be defined as the tiny or micro enterprises, I repeat, the tiny or micro enterprises or production units which are normally situated in rural areas. This is a point. And produce various consumption items using particularly family labor with little investment. See, any micro, small, or medium enterprise which is normally carried or situated in rural area which produces consumption items with the help of family labor with little bit investment, you call it as cottage industry. But what are the features of this cottage industry? See, whenever you think of this cottage, remember these words. What are they? Situated in rural area, one word. Two, producing consumption items, two. Three, family labor work for them. And even little investment is used. So based on these four words, you can define cottage industry. Then, what are the features of these cottage industries? One, the micro enterprises under cottage industry are operated wholly or partly with the help of family members. Means that the very definition says that cottage industry completely they are carried with the help of family members. They may not use any hired labor. Instead, only the family members work for the success of these industries, either full time basis or even part time basis also. Two, these production units are normally located in rural areas, either rural or semi urban areas also they are located. It has come in the definition. Observe. Then these units mostly carried out by hand. When I say by hand without machines, which means that these cottage industries are more of labor intensive. When I say labor intensive, all primitive methods with the help of labor, handmade techniques they use, no use of machines. 4. A small amount of capital investment is needed. We can't say that investment is nil. Capital investment is required, but compared to other type of industries, here little bit or small quantity of investment is required. Let it be the fixed capital or circulating capital required for investment, but little bit is required to start these type of industries. Come to the next one, where you can give the examples of cottage industries in India. You can list out so many. Observe, handloom weaving, that can be either cotton or silk, pottery or pot making, embroidery work, conch shell industry, handmade paper, smithy. When I say smithy, either goldsmith or blacksmith work, carpentry, candle making, rope making, toy making. These are all the examples of cottage industries. Remember, when you just observe these examples, you'll come to know that mostly they are carried in the house itself. Family members will work for them either on part time or full time basis, and they may use clear light machines or no use of machines, only labor intensive techniques they use. Investment required for these industries is comparatively less than that of the other industries. Let's continue with the next slide, where we need to discuss about small scale industry. Very often we call these in economics as SSI, that is small scale industry, short form of it. And first of all, it is very important for us to know what are small scale industries with examples, and then we'll proceed with features. Observe. Small scale industries operate in small scale. It is self explanatory. The very question itself will give you the answer. They operate in small scale. That means IE. When you write IE, that is, they produce a volume of output far lower than LSI per time period. See, when you compare the output produced or volume of output produced by SSI is very less when compared to LSI per time period. That can be either a week or a month. Normally, a question can be asked clear for 1 mark. Define the term SSI, small scale industry. Just you can say SSI or small scale industries are those units which operate on small scale. That is, they produce volume of output far lower than LSI per period of time. That can be a month or a year or a week or so on. Then they are normally operated by the hired labor. See, you compare this with cottage. Cottage industries only family members will work, but here hired labor are used, which means that outside laborers are appointed for whom wages have to be paid using simple machines or tools. They use machines, they use tools which may or may not require electric power. See, these small scale industries use simple tools and machines for which electricity is required. For some it may not be required also. And they require less investment of fixed capital. When I say fixed capital, one time investment such as machines, tools, land, buildings, factory buildings, and so on, fixed capital investment required for SSI is very less comparatively. And they remain outside the purview of government rules and regulations. You compare this point with LSI. You learnt in your previous class that normally large scale unit come under the purview of the government rules and regulations, but these will not come under the purview of government rules and regulations. Next, the workers employed in these units may not receive wage rates and other benefits fixed by the government. Whereas in LSI, as they are registered under the government, the workers receive wage rates, salaries, and other fringe benefits as per the government rules. But as these SSI, clear, some of these SSIs will skip under the purview or they skip the purview of the government rules and regulations, and the laborers may not get the wage rates as per the government rules, and they may not get other benefits as well, such as medical insurance and so on. It includes the industries such as food processing industry, fruit processing industry, furniture making industry, light instrument making industry, etc. And anyway, one or two examples you remember. A question can be asked for 2 marks. Give examples of small scale industry or give examples of cottage industry. Minimum 3 to 4 examples you have to remember that can be asked in section A for 2 marks, compulsory part. Come to the next features. Features of SSI or characteristics of SSI. Instead of features, they may use characteristics also. A SSI unit is one which is operated with the help of hired workers. That means outside laborers are used. One first feature, outside laborers are used and they do not use only the family members. Clear? Like cottage. Mostly these SSIs are located in urban areas. When I say urban areas, towns and cities. Then these SSIs normally they are under sole proprietorship. When I say sole proprietorship, single ownership, or even it can be owned by few individuals in partnership. That means either one person can own SSI or it can be under partnership also. Both the possibilities are there. Then the area of operation is generally localized. Clear focus on this term localized, catering to the needs of either local or regional demand. See, whatever they produce SSI, they try to market their produce within regional localities or in the localized areas. And these units are fairly labor intensive and comparatively smaller capital investment clear than larger. When I say fairly labor, they use more labor intensive methods, but they also use capital but less compared to large scale industries. Even the investment limits required in SSI is less than LSI, and they use machines, but they use light machines. Light machines are used often. That's why I said they are fairly labor intensive. The workers employed in these units may not receive wage rates and other benefits as fixed by the government. See, as they are not under the purview of the government, remember the workers may not receive wage rates and other benefits like medical insurance and such others as per government rules and regulations. And the examples have been listed. Observe few you have come across other additional examples are there. Observe carefully. Food processing industry, fruit processing industry, light instrument manufacturing industry, low value leather goods manufacturing. See, in our previous class we discussed high value leather manufacturing that comes at large scale. This is low value leather goods manufacturing. Bulb manufacturing industry, sugar candy manufacturing, chalk making, detergent powder manufacturing, biodiesel production, and so on. After knowing both cottage and small scale industries in detail, it is a time for us to know the differences between cottage and small scale industries. See, when you compare the features, easily you can. This question you may expect for descriptive in section B. Please focus on this particular question very well clearly. Observe. Let us discuss how cottage industries are different from clear small scale industries in detail. First, let us take up cottage. Remember, cottage industries they are carried in the house itself. They don't use any industrial sheds or what you call factories. Instead, they are carried in the house itself. But SSI they are carried in industrial sheds or factories. Two, these are carried with the help of family members and apprentices. When I say apprentices, those who have come to learn the work. So, with their help plus family members, cottage industries are carried. But SSI, they are carried with the help of hired labor. That means they use hired labor to carry out the production process. Cottage industries are labor intensive. When I use the word labor intensive, they use more of labor power and no use of machines. Whereas SSI, they are capital intensive. Let us use a word fairly capital intensive because they use light machines with the help of labor as well. Then cottage industries, they don't use machines. When they do not use machines, they may not require electricity. But these SSI, they use machines, hence they require electricity. Then you have to give the examples. See, first point, where they are carried. Second point, labor related. Third point, whether it is capital or labor. Fourth point, machines and electricity. And the last point, we have examples. Anyway, we know the examples. Just review this once again. That under cottage, pottery, embroidery, handmade paper, rope making, toy making, basket making, weaving, carpentry, smithy, all these examples you can list out under cottage. For a small scale, you can list out these like food and fruit processing industry, furniture making industry, light instrument making industry, bulb making industry, chemical industries, and so on. You can list in small scale industries. Hope the differences, whatever we have discussed, are clear. Thank you.